Well, good evening, pie friends. How is everybody today? I hope everybody's doing really great. Things has been pretty decent down in Louisiana. Got back to work today. Had a pretty good day at work overall. Business was fair, and uh, everything seemed to have went pretty smooth. Summer slows up for us in the business as far as the amount of business we do. It's our slowest time. I spent a lot of years in the gasoline business, and summer was some of our best months. It's right opposite the restaurant. I guess people are busy doing other things. It's too hot to eat. It's too, have a big appetites, and school's out, and husband and wives usually meet for lunch, but they got 3 or 4 kids. It gets expensive, so I guess they eat at home and do other things. But it's certainly, our business usually drops about 20% in the summer, so we just kind of learn to live with it until school gets back in. But anyway, I am smoking, or going to be smoking with y'all, some Uptown Opulence from Don Juan's in New Orleans, and I am just about getting out of that good stuff. Boy, it is a smooth blend of looks to me like some lemon Virginias and some lemon and I know there's some dark. This looks like some Cavendish and some regular Virginia. It's good ribbon cut tobacco. Great little sipper. You like to just sit and sip and enjoy. Got a good creamy taste, not a vanilla, but just a good smooth taste. And I'm gonna be smoking in this new pipe I won from eBay, the little pot that I showed y'all yesterday. Got it cleaned up. It wasn't much to cleaning it up because the thing was in such good shape. I did soak stem in some OxyClean. I've got a softy on it now. Shined it up with some Brevia. I was not totally able to get the charring off of the bowl. Matter of fact, I made it worse because I accidentally spilt some Captain Morgan rum on it. And I always use a dropper when I'm doing the salt treatment, but this time I attempted to pour it in there. Big mistake. Don't do that. Use a dropper. Fill it up, about right here. And I got it on there, and it made that more prominent. It will stain the finish on your bowl, so be extremely careful, guys and girls, when y'all doing that. But let's get this thing fired up, and we're going to get on to the reason for this video, which is something I'm excited about and want to share with y'all, and I know you will be too. I ran across a fella a couple of months back here on YouTube. He's a former pipe smoker. Doesn't smoke anymore. I don't know how long he's been. Gave it up a long time. Matter of fact, he's got a couple of pipes. I'm gonna meet him one day here, and we're gonna meet and have some lunch. And looking forward to that. Really unique fella, full of wit and wisdom. You'll like him. His name is Raggy Ragsdale. Good friend. Good YouTube friend I've met, and he hails from Vicksburg, Mississippi, about 70 miles to the east of us here in West Monroe, Louisiana. Neighbors, indeed. And let me tell you, y'all need to really sub Uncle Raggy. Unc is a good fellow. He's a retired Baptist minister. He has got some wisdom, full of just some wonderful wisdom. I really enjoy listening to his videos. He's full of some good advice. He plays ukulele, and I think the guitar, and he does lessons on that. Does some videos. It's just got some good down-home humor and good advice in it. And he's got a cooking a recipe on there that is absolutely second to none. I run across. He's got tons of videos, and when I get time during the day, I go through and here and there and view them, and just like I do a lot of y'all others. And I ran across one. It's a hot dog recipe, best dog you ever gonna eat in your life, let me tell you. It's called Hot Dogs, Crazy Uncle Raggy Dogs, Best You'll Eat. And I'm gonna do my best to put the link down in the bucket below. I'm like Uncle Raggy in the fact that I'm not very computer savvy, so I'm hit and miss on that. What I need, just like Guy Witherspoon said, need a YouTube for dummies. And I'd be the first in line to buy one. But I'm gonna do my best to do it. If I to post the link. If I can't, I'll type the name down below. It's worth typing it in. Raggy Ragsdale, heck of a nice guy. But let me tell you about these dogs that Uncle Raggy cooks, and I made them last night for supper. And let me tell you, I turned around and made them again tonight. When I get on a kick or something, I'll eat it till I'm burnt out. And I had it 2 nights in a row. So let me tell you, that tells you they're good. I'm not going to attempt to get into big in depth on it. I'm going to give you a rough overview of them. You got to watch Uncle Raggy's video, and he gives you step-by-step instruction, and you'll get a kick out of it. He's a ham for sure. You basically get a bowl. You start with different seasonings in them. There's salt, pepper, paprika, cayenne, garlic, onion powder. There's several others, and you put this in there and you blend it and mix it up. Pour molasses and honey in there and you whisk it up to a paste. Get your dogs ready, like he said, and it's true, by the cheapest old dogs you can find. The 99-cent brine or S-bar or whatever you buy, and the cheapest bag of hot dog buns. Of course, I stuck mine in the microwave and steamed the bun, made it better. But get you some olive oil, dump it in your skillet, brown those dogs, and you take a fork and scrape down it where it opens up the dogs a little bit, where it'll take the seasoning and all in. You brown these dogs in that olive oil. Take them out, drain the olive oil, come back with some butter. You got a hot skillet. You dump your paste in there. Of course, it liquefies. You roll these weenies back in there and roll them back and forth in there. Turn them with your tongs. Bring it back up to a good simmer. Let it settle back down. I gave mine several minutes just on a low simmer. Let me tell you what, you will knock yourself out with these dogs. Oh, and it's got chili powder and cumin, and it's just, you need to watch this video. It is absolutely the best dogs you'll ever eat. And he says on there, try them cold. I ate one last night watching TV, a snack. I put a couple in the refrigerator, just sat there and ate the weenie. I mean, it was absolutely fabulous. And I made some more tonight. Emily loved them. She had one tonight with me. My wife had to work late, so she grabbed something at the restaurant at our place. And so I've got about 5 dogs in the refrigerator that I'm gonna just keep in there, and I'm gonna keep some made up for a few days till I kind of get my feel of it. I've told my mom and dad about it. They're eager to try it. I'm gonna probably cook them this weekend for them. They can't wait to try them. But like I say, old Unc is a retired Baptist preacher and an ex-pipe smoker. But his video, and he is very, he enjoys watching these pipe videos and stuff, and you'll get a kick out of him. You'll be glad you subscribed him. You subbed him, I mean. Heck of a nice guy. This Uptown Opulence is smoking good tonight. It is just a good, gentle, smooth smoke. For some reason, I'm getting a little tongue bite tonight, and I've never experienced that. Of course, I've never drank Coca-Cola with it, too, but it's not bad. It's not even enough to hardly worth mentioning, but I'm drinking out of my trusted Citgo mug. A friend of mine, and years ago, I spent more than 20 years in the gasoline business. We started out in the service stations back in the days where we washed your windshield and pumped your gas, and we had bays, changed oil, all that. And of course, later years we've converted them over to convenience stores, and started out as Texaco. We had 4. Between my dad and I, we had a we had a little bulk deal in 4 Texaco full serve stations, and then later I bought a couple of Exxons and changed kind of to Exxon and went to Shell. Had some Shell locations and one FINA. We had branded one FINA. And when I left, we had branded Chevron. And when I sold out and got in the barbecue business, wanted something a little slower pace. Not sure we got that, but at least it's just down to one place. And but I spent a lot of years in the gasoline business. And a friend of mine is a Citgo jobber, about 60 miles northwest of here. And he and I had a little running joke back and forth. I used to send him Exxon junk trinkets that they'd send out, keychains, tiger tails, and everything. And he'd send me over Citgo stuff. And he sent me a couple of mugs, a blue one and a red one. And of course, I don't buy a lot, Citgo gas. Chavez kind of got to, well, I think that's kind of died down. But for a while, the heat was on Citgo because of Chavez. But I have loved those mugs. I couldn't do without them. I've showed y'all that mug before, and I'm constantly drinking out of one. I drink out of the red one mostly, but I love the old blue one too. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But like I say, do sub Uncle Raggy and Raggy Ragsdale. You'll be glad you did. And I guess everything's going pretty good here. Like I say, there's not a lot happening. Got the 2 pipes cleaned up. Smoking the Italian rusticated one does good. Of course, my favorite. Oh, I'm getting it everywhere. Mercy. Look at me. A guy Witherspoon had one out about double clutching, and that's what I tried to do, and I blew too much out. I double clutched too hard. But this is my favorite simply because of the shape and the I've been into pots for a long time, and certainly the saddle stem. And here lately, of course, I love a rusticated. I mean, I got on a rusticated kick, and that's what I was buying. Here lately, I've been kind of on a smooth bolt kick. And boy, I've been smoking the heck out of that zombie mix from Jamie Oliver Jr. too. That's good stuff, and that fruitcake's good too. It surely is. Delta Mojo, can't go wrong with that. Well, I ain't got much to say tonight, other than thank you for watching, and thank you for your friendship and your subs. And do subscribe to Raggy Ragsdale, and we'll catch y'all a little bit later on down the highway. And thank you. Have a good night. God bless.